Hello and welcome to another episode of the Farr Show, where I am Damian Farr, and it's still no pants November, so I feel like I gotta take the pants off. I feel like I should really wore the designer Nike hoodie that I have that says "Just Do It" everywhere. Why? Because we're talking about The Fifth Element, and this movie is really weird. If you've not seen The Fifth Element, I don't know what to tell you if you're doing a good thing or a bad thing. It's one of those movies you love to hate, but love to love. You know, it's weird. Personally, I love this movie. You either love it or you hate it, or you're kind of indifferent. It's one of those movies that's really bad, though it's good at the same time. Pretty much just think of a ripoff of Blade Runner. So, why are we talking about it all of a sudden when it came out in 1997? I know, you Googled it before I even told you. Thank you for doing that, by the way. So, really, I'm talking about it because I pre-ordered Cyberpunk 2077, and I thought of all times, this would be the best time to talk about Blade Runner, or not really Blade Runner, excuse me. A movie that was ripped off of pretty much a rip-off of Blade Runner with ridiculous stuff happening in it. This movie is utterly batshit crazy, and I love it. So, first off, Bruce Willis, best role, other than The Sixth Sense, which I have yet to see, to be honest, so I'm gonna go see that eventually. And Die Hard, and I'd throw Expendables in there, even though I'd consider that with Die Hard. I'd say this is probably his best role. I know that's ridiculous to say when Bruce Willis, such a well-known actor. What has he been in, though? Tell me in the comments below. What is your favorite Bruce Willis movie? I think this might be it. Other than Die Hard, this is probably it. So, Bruce Willis, best role, probably. Gary Oldman was amazing. Gary Oldman is one of those actors who, he's like a lesser-known Christian Bale in a way. And when I say Christian Bale, we talked about Ford vs. Ferrari on Wednesday. I felt like I'd tie it in. They both were in the Batman movies, but Christian Bale goes through the body transformations. Gary Oldman goes through makeup transformations and voice transformations. I mean, this movie, he looked ridiculous. He then became Commissioner Gordon at one point. He also became Winston Churchill. So he's done a wide variety of stuff there. I think Gary Oldman's one of the most underrated actors working today until he got the Academy Award. He still was underrated before that, to be honest. Mila Jova, I think I'm pronouncing that right. The lady who's in all the Resident Evil movies. This is her best role easily. I know what you're thinking. Damien, you don't like Resident Evil? No. Not at all. Those movies have went on way too long, and thankfully they're done. But this movie was great. She was Lilu, or The Fifth Element, spoiler alert. Excuse me. And then this is Chris Tucker pre-Rush Hour, where I think he got his character for Rush Hour from this movie. And I love Rush Hour 1, 2, and 3. Have yet to talk about them on here. Eventually I'll talk about them. But really, this movie's about a cab driver, that's Bruce Willis, who's an ex-Marine, who randomly stumbles upon Lilu, who falls on top of his cab in the future. And, well, he, I guess, gives her a free ride. Sexual innuendos. But seriously, he gives her a free ride, takes her back to his place, and then, well, figures out who she is. She doesn't speak English. He figures out that she ends up being the fifth element, the thing that's supposed to, I guess, bring balance to the universe. And a lot of stuff ensues. Like I said, this movie's batshit crazy, and I love it. So, if you've not seen The Fifth Element, go see it. I'd give it an FAR. That's probably way too high, but I love this movie. I don't know what it is. And don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and have a far off night.